trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found. I'm getting to love the thought of having you around. And I will never let you go. I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found.
Hello race fans, the Mobile and Nationwide Series is back here. This is going to be our final road course of the season as we are here at Lime Rock Park for race number 20. This is going to be the Sprite 300 at Lime Rock. Now the last time we were here, last time we were here, it was way back in the SCR, but for the Nationwide cars, we have an included bus stop to add some extra strategy to these racing cars. Last week at Indianapolis, we had ourselves a pretty bad wreck fest, but despite all that, Jay Wakefield, he came out on top. He's gonna start this race from the, I'm trying to find him on the list. He's gonna start midfield from the 19th position. After last week, we got ourselves a new points leader. Well, actually, I take that back. We actually have ourselves a tie for the points lead between Kyle Thomas and James Qualls, who has one win to his belt. And Cole Dalley, he fell back to third. He's only 1 point out of the points lead battle. On the pole, we have Dillon Poteet, and right beside him, we have Michael Norman, who was cheated out of a top 5 the last time we were at a road course, which is at Road America. We're going to have to find out what happens as we're about to have those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engine!
Go out there and have a good time today. Make it happen at the end, my friend. Take thumbs up here. You're ready to rock and roll. Good luck to you guys on pit road down there today.
And as the cars are rolling down this long straightaway, here is your starting lineup for the Sprite 300.
Can you get me close enough to be inside of the action? Can you show me all the power of the pride and the passion? Wanna feel the thunder and the thrill of the ride, cause I feel alive with speed on my side. Yeah, I wanna be there. Put me right in the middle of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there. I wanna lose my voice screaming with the crowd. Know my driver's gonna win and make me proud. From the free race party, gonna go insane when I'm right down with them in victory lane. Yeah, I wanna be there.
And if you saw that starting lineup, Michael Norman, he is indeed starting second in this race. He has already confirmed that in the NASCAR Second Cup, he will drive the number 8 for Sega Motorsports. Out of all the drivers in this field, there's only probably a handful of drivers who have experience here. I believe I can only count 5 drivers, and one of those guys is Charles Jackson. Now, last time Charles Jackson was here, there was no bus stop, and he was competing in the SCR tournament, but he took a nasty hit in the guardrail, so he does have balance cars in this racetrack. He's gonna start in this race 14th, so we're gonna have to see what he can do in the Joe Gibbs stables today. The bus stop really adds some extra strategy for the racing as soon as they come out of that right-hand turn. But the pace car is about to veer off pit road. Dillon Poteet, Dylan Young, Dillon Poteet, and Michael Norman, they're going to start off this race. And I know I said those names completely in the wrong order. Silver Fox and Dillon Young, they're going to try to go for their first Mobile Nationwide Series victories, and Poteet as well, starting on the pole. But you never know. Anything can happen at a road course, especially at a track like Lime Rock Park. The pace car is making its way onto pit road. It's going to be a 15-lapper. Caution laps only take 2 laps at this track, so that's a good thing. As we now see the flag waving the green flag. The green flag is out here at Lime Rock Park. At first, right-hand turn, you gotta be careful. If you get caught in that dirt or get into that guardrail, you're gonna drop like a rock. It happened to Dillon Young just now. He just lost a couple spots to Silver Fox and Pericles in the 42. Pericles, he's gonna try to go for his second victory. His first win came at Bristol. As we now see Dillon Poteet, he's trying to break away from Silver Fox as Silver Fox just got around Michael Norman for the second position, and Dillon Poteet, and oh man, he is just checked out on the field. As we now switch to the spectators camera. And oh what? Most of the top 10 just went single file, as we now see the entire pack coming out of the final turn, and it looks like everyone made it out okay. As we now see Danny Wells now battling with Tim Fiegel. That's for the 7th position. Going to the rear of the field, and oh boy, we got trouble. Trent Dunham just got turned by Sean Henley, and Cole Dalley third in points. He almost got turned, and will that be enough to bring out a caution? And oh boy, Drew Austin, he's in the grass, and oh man, Lyndon Wright is as well, and that is enough to bring out our caution, first caution of the day. And oh man, we had a couple cars go off track, but I bet that's not what Dillon Poteet wanted to see, because he almost opened up a full second lead over James Silver Fox. And he would take the yellow flag as the leaders. Silver Fox second, Norman third, Pericles fourth, and Young fifth. But oh boy, something happened with and oh boy, last week's winner Jay Wakefield, he's stuck. Oh man, he's stuck on the out part of the track. Oh wow, Wakefield, that's not what he wanted to do. No doubt he's going to be a lap down. He's going to have to teleport to pit road pretty soon, as he just got passed by the leaders. I was trying to go to the rear of the field, and oh boy, Sean Henley, he just went up in smoke, and he just retired out. Something happened to the 69. He may have just lost that engine. I'm not sure. As we take a look at Lyndon Wright in the 43, we're going to have to see what happened to him and Drew Austin. Well, here's what happened to Lyndon Wright. He was on the extreme high side, and once you hit that grass, it's very, very hard to slow down. And he just went behind the trees where the cameras just lost him, and we couldn't even see him anymore. And I think the same thing happened to Drew Austin as well in the 99. And there he is. And I think the exact same thing happened to him. Yes, the exact same thing happened. And what we saw, and oh man, it was teammates. Oh man, Aaron Williams came down onto his teammate Cole Dalley, and Daniel Day had to slam on the brakes, and so did Trent Dunham. But oh man, I guess he didn't see Sean Henley right behind him, so that's how he got turned, and that was enough to bring out our first caution. And something happened to Sean, because when we went to him, his car was smoking. So we're gonna have to fast forward and see what happened to the 69. Oh man, something happened to James Qualls and Jay Wakefield. Oh man, this may have been what brought out our caution. And oh man, lots of cars are out here. Oh man, we're gonna have to change cameras and see. Oh man, oh boy, Joseph Lombard, he got caught on the high side of that turn. This racetrack, once you hit that dirt, you have absolutely no grip. Lombard, he's just trying to get back on the track. I'm trying to switch to a better camera angle. This is probably a better camera angle. But oh man, Joseph Lombard, he's trying to come back onto the track, and he comes up right in front of Justin Perry. Then that makes him get into Jay Wakefield. Sean Galligan gets a piece. Tim Walch and James Qualls, they end up getting together. So that's how Wakefield got caught up on the on the hot side of the track, as we see Tim Walsh trying to turn around. And oh man, that's a real tough break for last week's winner at Indianapolis, Wakefield. And is Sean Henley's car smoking? I'm trying to see. I can't tell. No, his car's not smoking yet. I'm thinking that Sean Henley blew up. We're gonna have to fast forward it and see, because something happened to the 69, because he dropped out of the race. Oh wow. Oh man, something happened to Alex Jones. Wow, something happened with Alex Jones. I'm trying to find a good camera angle I can see. Oh man, there it is. They're already at the back of the field, but coming out of that turn, Alex Jones' car just snaps loose, and he just gets into the right side of the 88, but Aaron Williams, he's able to drive away. And oh man, Alex Jones, that's almost the exact same way how Charles Jackson got taken out in the SCR. And oh man, Alex Jones, he was just trying to oh man. Wow, I couldn't even talk at that moment. But oh man, Alex Jones, he just had absolutely no control. He tried to return his car, then down came Sean Henley, and oh man, and to add insult to injury, he gets another hit from the 43 of Lyndon Wright. I wonder what that was about. I don't know, but oh man, a day just goes from bad to worse for Sean Henley in that 69 Viagra Camaro. And here we are back at Lime Rock Park, getting ready to go with 1 lap to go on the restart, and Wakefield is still stuck. So I don't know. This is probably going to be one of my fail of the days, because Wakefield has not yet teleported to pit road, and he is just stuck there grinding against the guardrail off track. But we're about to get back to racing. He's not going to be a hazard for the rest of these drivers, but Dillon Poteet, he's our race leader. The only car that dropped out was his teammate, unfortunately, Sean Henley, who's gonna finish dead last. Second is Silver Fox, third is Michael Norman, fourth is Nick Pericles, fifth is Dylan Young, sixth Eric Burton, seventh is Danny Wells, eighth is Tim Fiegel, ninth is William Duncan, and rounding out the top 10 is Cody Llamas. Dillon Poteet and James Silverfox, both of these guys, they're going to be trying to go for their first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victories of their careers. This is Poteet's second season, and this is Silver Fox's first. And Michael Norman, he's also trying to go for he's trying to become another winner. He's a 3-time winner in the Mountain Dew Code Red Truck Series, and like I said in the pre-race, he'll actually make his full-time Second Cup Series debut in the new season. Dylan Young, he's also trying to get his first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory. He's trying to get his first win in my series, period. Nick Pericles, he's going to try to go for his second win of the season. He won earlier this season in Bristol, but the pace car makes its way onto pit road, and we're just waiting for the flag waiver. But now the question is, when do these guys have to make pit stops? I'm not sure, but we're having the restart in Silver Fox, and oh man, Silver Fox, he tried to peek under, but he couldn't quite get there yet. Heading through this first group of turns, Dillon Poteet, he's got a little bit of breathing room from James Silverfox, but Michael Norman, I bet he's just laying in wait right now as we now switch to the spectators camera. The spectators camera has really spectacular images of the cars going through these tricky S-curves. As we now see them all leaving the bus stop. No battle for the lead yet. Going back to the spectators camera once again on Dillon Poteet, and I think the caution's back out. Yes, it is. The caution's back out, and oh man, the yellow flag. Oh man, flag waving. The yellow flag, our second consecutive caution. That didn't take long at all. What happened this time? What was he? Wakefield's back on track, and oh boy, Trent down him again. And oh boy, maybe possibly Chris Washer. I'm not sure. Nathan Hudson has a little damage. I'm not sure, but something definitely happened. And oh man, Sean Galligan, he got some major hood damage to that 94. Something may have happened to him as well. Did Burger King have something to do with McDonald's being damaged? Because that 87 is clean. I don't know. I'm not sure, but we're gonna have to go back to the replays and see what happened here, as Dillon Poteet is still our race leader. Well, here's what happened to brought out our second caution. It looks like Chris Washer, he gets right into Carson Beightol and Evan Wayne entering the bus stop, and that sends both the 5 and the 00 around. But luckily, Carson Beightol, he gets a little tap from Evan Wayne, and he's able to keep going. But Chris Washer, he wasn't so lucky. Chris Washer, he took a little time, and I see Sean Galligan, he already has that hood damage, so we're gonna have to go back and see what happened here. But something else happened to Trent Dunham at the end of this turn, and I'm trying to find out where is the 28 car. Where's the 28? There he is. Let's see what happened. And oh man, I think he got turned by somebody. It may have been Drew Austin in the 99. That's almost like what happened with Alex Jones and Aaron Williams. And yes, indeed, that's the case. Trent Dunham, he got turned by Drew Austin, and that sends him right onto that hill, and he just goes for a little flight. And oh man, he lands hard. So that's what happened to the 28. So we're going to have to go back and see what happened with Sean Galligan. Well, here's what happened to Sean Galligan, and I cannot believe I missed this, but this is right after the restart. Apparently heading into the turn, there was a little bit of backup, and Jessica Shelton, she almost spun out, but she hits the back of the guardrail, and she manages to keep it going. That's got to be an incredible save for the 19, but unfortunately, she lost a couple of spots, but she was able to keep going. So that's good driving by the 7. I failed, but by the 19, Cole Dalley screwed me up. Now here we are with a view from Lyndon Wright, and there's a little bit of breaking news. I don't think he liked what Drew Austin did to Trent Dunham in that last turn. So he gives him a little tap, and then he just sends the 99 turning. But in doing so, he also took out himself. He slams hard into the fence, but the 99 goes bye into the forest. So Lyndon Wright, I think he just took himself out to avenge Trent Dunham. Cause the 99, he just gone, and he ended up on the outside glitch the same way that Jay Wakefield did. So talk about taking one for a friend. But now that Lyndon Wright, he pretty much just took himself out of the race by taking out the 99. And here we are back at Lime Rock, passing the halfway mark. We are going to restart this race with 8 laps to go. And these cautions are Dillon Poteet's best friend right now, because as long as he keeps pulling away, he may finally get a win here. He's still the race leader. Second is Silver Fox. Third is Michael Norman. Fourth is Dylan Young. Fifth is Nick Pericles. Sixth is Eric Burton. Seventh is William Duncan. Eighth is Tim Fiegel. Ninth and 10th our Penske teammates Cody Llamas and Danny Wells. Now we have two retirees now out of the race. Sean Galligan, he finally retired out after what happened with that little contact. I guess something broke on the 94 and he couldn't fix it. And we all saw what happened to Lyndon Wright in the 43. He took out the 99, but unfortunately for him, the 99 is still able to continue. He came down pit road, fixed his damage, and he's back out here, but no doubt he's going to be slow. I'm hoping we can get some decent green flag racing done here. But Dillon Poteet, I bet he's not gonna he's not gonna complain about it either way once we get back going. And Michael Norman, I bet he's just laying in wait, waiting for the 17 and the 77 to screw up somehow. Michael Norman, last time we were at a road course, he was on his way to a top 5 finish, and then he got turned by Danny Wells. So we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen. And Danny Wells, remember he's back in 10th place, so he's not too far, and we all know what happens when Danny gets riled up. But anyway, the pace car makes its way back onto pit road, and Dillon Poteet, he's gonna lead these guys back to the start finish line as the green flag is out. But when do these guys have to take pit stops? They're well past halfway, and Dillon Poteet, once again, he is checked out from the field. But Silver Fox, he's not gonna make it easy for Michael Norman to get around him. And oh boy, Dillon, he got in the dirt. That's gonna slow him down a little bit. He knows not to overdrive these corners. As we're having a small battle for the 5th position right now between Eric Burton and Nick Pericles. Bus stop. Now Dylan Young, he's trying to get that bus stop run to try to get around Michael Norman, but I don't think he can do it as we're still green flag racing, as we now switch to aerial coverage now. They just went under the bridge, and as Dylan Young, he's still trying to do whatever he can to chase down Michael Norman. And oh man, he's getting around Michael Norman now. That's going to be for the 3rd position. Now we see Cody Llamas. He's about to battle William Duncan for the 7th position, as we now see Tim Fiegel and Chris Dalton. They've gotten around Danny Wells. And here comes Seth Cole into the picture now. Seth Cole, over the last couple of weeks, he's been having bad luck as well. He's trying to bring Charles Jackson along with him. And I think I just saw Michael Norman get into the dirt a little bit. And oh boy, caution's back out. The caution is back out. The caution is back out. And Silver Fox was about to chase down Poteet. As the two, they got... Right now, they have breathing room over Dylan Young. Heading into the final turn, it looks like Poteet is going to cross the line first after hitting the dirt. But we're going to see what brought out our second caution. And I think I saw Justin Perry on pit road. As we now see Alex Jones, he's leaving pit road, but I don't think he's going to get caught a lap down. So that's good for the 2 car. I'm trying to see if there's any other cars involved. And oh boy, it may be teammates Derek Engel and Jay Wakefield. And wait a minute, they're going to leaders right there. Is somebody holding up these guys or something? Because these guys are slow. Something's wrong with Evan Wayne. I don't know. Something's wrong with the 21 car, because he's holding up these guys. He better hurry up and get out of the way if these guys don't want to get caught a lap down. I don't think he's out of fuel because the car has power. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we're gonna have to check and see what brought out our 3rd caution of the day. Well, here's what brought out our 3rd caution. And coming out of the final turn, I guess Derek Engel was going to try to go for pit road, but his wheels just lock up and he just loses it right in front of the field. And then Trent Dunham, I think he was lucky to get away. James Qualls, he tried to make it to pit road, but he hits the tire barrier and he nearly made him flip. Justin Perry, and oh man, Nathan Hudson, he got involved. Last week's winner, Jay Wakefield, got involved. I think these guys went 3 wide out of this last turn. I think that is the case. Justin Perry, he was 3 wide with Joseph Lombard. And oh, yep, there it goes right there. Joseph Lombard, he hooks the right rear quarter panel of Justin Perry. And then that makes him turn right in front of Chris Washer. And then we see the contact of James Qualls on the tire barriers. Then Jay Wakefield and Nathan Hudson, they end up getting together. Yeah, there they go. Nathan Hudson, he gets into the left side of last week's winner, Jay Wakefield. And these two battled it out for the win last week. So, oh man, tensions flaring, and Drew Austin, he gives Nathan Hudson a nudge to the back. Luckily, Alex Jones, he was smart enough to already dive down pit road. So, I don't know. This may be strategy for the 2 car because he was able to get off pit road before the leaders came around. But don't forget, the 21, he was holding up the field, so I don't know what happened. And oh man, Joshua Collins, something happened to the 34. I think he just lost it. And oh wow, Joshua Collins, he was battling for the 14th position heading into the first turn. His wheels just locked up and he just lost it. And oh man, you don't normally see that from Joshua Collins. He's one of the most experienced road racers in the NR2003 community. So I don't know, something. He may have had a tire go down and couldn't turn. I'm not sure, but oh man, that's really gonna hurt him. He was running in the 14th position. And here we are back at Lime Rock, getting ready to go with 1 lap to go on the restart. And pit stops have definitely scrambled up the field. Our new leader right now is James Silverfox, and we have more cars out of the race. James Qualls and Justin Perry have retired out. And pit stops have definitely scrambled up the field right now. James Silverfox is the leader. William Duncan second, and third is Tim Fiegel. But I'm trying to find out what the rest of the field is. There's Dillon Poteet, who's right now in the 4th position. 5th is Dylan Young. 6th now is... Well, 6, well, I'm not sure who it is. I think it's Nick Pericles. 7th is Michael Norman. 8th is Cody Llamas. 9th is Darlington. And 10th is Wells. I'm not sure. Pit stops definitely added a little bit of confusion. But James Silverfox, he's the man in charge. He capitalized on pit strategy. But so did William Duncan and Tim Fiegel. Now Trent Dunham and Derek Engel, they're a lap down. So I don't know. They may be slow. Trent Dunham is damaged. And Derek Engel, he was a part of that caution, so this may be a race for the win for these top 3 guys. James Silverfox and William Duncan have not won, but Tim Fiegel, he's already won twice. He could be going for the trifecta. He could be our first 3-time winner of the Mobil 1 Nationwide Series. He's trying to be, and oh man, Eric Burton, and oh man, he's not wasting any time. He's already trying to get around the lap car of Derek Engel. And oh boy, Tim Fiegel, now he's under fire by Trent Dunham. And Trent Dunham, I don't think his car appears to be slow despite having all that damage. But oh man, Silverfox, he's got to be loving this. But William Duncan in the Mobil 1 Nationwide Series, he hasn't really had much luck. I'm trying to find him in the point standings, and I can't even find him. He's got to be really low. Oh, there he is. He's 25th in standings right now. And James Silverfox, he's 29th in standings. So both of these guys, a win here would definitely boost their morale. As we now switch. And they're coming down pit road. What? And oh boy, Tim Fiegel just spun. Tim Fiegel has spun into pit road, but they did not throw the yellow. So who's that gonna give the lead to? They say it's Eric Burton. Eric Burton is the race leader. And oh man, 3 laps to go. How would it be for Eric Burton to win here? He made his debut at Road America, replacing our Season 1 champion, Callum Wells. And Eric Burton has not won a race since he won the Season 2 Daytona 500 in the NASCAR Sega Cup. But oh man, and Dillon Poteet, he has to get around the lap car of Derek Engel if he wants to get a chance to get around him. But pit strategy, I don't know. Does Eric Burton have to come down pit road? He better... Certainly hope not. Next time by, we have 2 to go. Let's switch to the spectators camera and see if he's coming down pit road. No, he's not. But Poteet and Seth Cole are coming down pit road. And Michael Norman, he's staying out as well. And oh man, Eric Burton. And oh man, he has opened up tons of breathing room. But now he's gonna have to deal with lap traffic with cars leaving pit road. Second place right now is Michael Norman. I know he stayed out. Wait a minute. Where's Michael Norman? Oh boy. I think And oh man, I think something has happened to the 3 car. I'm not sure. They still show him in the second position, but I don't think that's right. I don't even know if the caution is out. And oh man, Charles Jackson slowed down. And yes, I think the caution is out. Is it? I'm not sure. Yes, it is. The caution is out. Coming to the white flag, the caution is out. And oh man, Danny Wells, he stopped on track. And oh boy, we must have had a front track. And oh man, Tim Walch! Oh man, Tim Walch just took out the leader! Oh man, Tim Walch just took out Eric Burton. Oh man, but he crossed the line as the leader, and his car's not smoking, but he does have rear damage. I don't know. And oh boy, he almost ran into the back of the 25. I don't think Eric Burton liked that. I'm not sure, but oh man, there is lots of confusion. The drivers don't know what's going on, and frankly, neither do I. We're gonna have to get word from NASCAR and see what happens here. And Derek Engel, he just gave a little tap to Eric Burton. But oh man, let's see what happens to bring out our final caution, because I'm confused. We're just having to brought out our final caution. And like I said before the last restart, we all know what happens when Danny gets riled up. And apparently that has happened. Coming out at the final turn, Danny, he gets into the right quarter panel of Chris Dalton, and he turns him right into the tire barriers. And he pretty much just took Chris Dalton out, but he also took out himself. And oh man, I don't know what in the world Danny was thinking when he was doing this. When he spun out Michael Norman, he got away with it, but this time he spins out as well. As you see the yellow lights flashing, and this was happening while cars were taking pit stops, and Eric Burton took the yellow flag and the white flag, so I have no idea what's going on. But Chris Dalton, he had to teleport to pit road, but I don't think he's going to be too happy with that 12 car when this race is over, as we see the flag waver waving the yellow flag. And oh man, up ahead, Michael Norman. And oh man, Michael Norman, I guess he just lost it like Joshua Collar did a few laps ago. So that's what happened, because Michael Norman, he was scored in the second position. So that's what happened to the 3 car. I was wondering where he went. But oh man, we're going to have to go through all the confusion and see what happens here. Let's head back to live action. Well, here we are back to live action, and Eric Burton, he did cross the start finish line as the leader, but I'm just completely dumbfounded right now. I have no idea what's going on. But Eric Burton right now, he is scored as the race leader, but the pace car, where's the pace car? See when stuff like this happens, I like to do it live. This is almost as confusing as when we had the final Phoenix race of season 2 of the second cup, where Christopher Martin won in the 33. Now there's Michael Norman. He scored in the second position. Third place right now is Charles Jackson. Fourth is Nick Pericles, and fifth is Cody Llamas. And oh man, the 25 just spun out and teleported, and there's our leader right now, Eric Burton. And I think pretty much hands down that Eric Burton has just won this race. Yes, he did. It's official. Eric Burton has just won the Sprite 300 at Lime Rock Park. His strategy definitely helped to his advantage. A rookie coming down, replacing our season 1 champion, and oh man, he just gave a tap to Tim Walch after what he did a lap ago. But oh boy, I bet he doesn't care, as Dillon Young, he just spun out. But oh man. Cautions and confusions on pit road have ended up with Eric Burton capturing his very first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory here at Lime Rock Park. The rookie goes to victory lane. Second place obviously is, where is Michael Norman? There he is. Michael Norman is in second place. Third place is Charles Jackson. Good top 3 for him. Fourth was Pericles. Fifth was Cody Llamas. Sixth place was Alex Jones. Seventh place was Drew Austin. And Dillon Poteet, He ended up a lap down in the 8th position. 9th was Seth Cole, and rounding out the top 10 was James Silverfox. There he is. But oh boy, where is our race winner? And oh man, the cars are glitching. But there's our race winner right there, Eric Burton. But I bet he doesn't care right now. And oh man. Lime Rock Park ends in sheer confusion, all thanks to Danny Wells. It's all his fault, so blame him. Sprite 300 Lime Rock. And the race is indeed official. Almost the entire field got lapped, because you never want to have a caution while pit stops are going on, because it just adds crazy confusion. But Michael Norman, he started second and he will finish there. Charles Jackson ends up third, and he started this race in the I'm trying to find him on the list. He started this race in the 14th position. And I already announced the rest of the top 10 pretty much. Dylan Young, he ends up 11th. William Duncan, 12th. Tim Fiegel, 13th. Colin ends up 14th. And our points leader, Kyle Thomas, ends up with a top 15. So he may keep the points lead. I'm not sure, because he definitely finished ahead of James Qualls. Okay, and the rest of the field, well, pretty much almost everyone was a lap down. Carson Beightol, Evan Wayne, Steven Gonzalez, Alex Ferranti, Cole Dalley, Kyle Sosnoski, Daniel Day, I'm sorry about that, Tim Walch, Aaron Williams, Ryan Acosta, Charles Sanford, Chris Washer, and Danny Wells, who brought out that last caution and all that confusion. He took out Chris Darlington, and yeah, he's not going to be happy about that. Derek Engel, Joseph Lombard, Trent Dunham, Jessica Shelton were 2 laps down. Jay Wakefield was 3 laps down. And Nathan Hudson, Justin Perry, co-points leader James Qualls, Lyndon Wright, Sean Gallagher, and Sean Henley, they were in accidents. But oh man, a really, really confusing end to this race. But I bet Eric Bird's not going to be complaining. He's a winner here. And Michael Norman, he gets yet another silver medal. But one of these days, he'll get one. Well, after this, we only have 10 races left, and they're all going to be at ovals. So that's going to be a good thing. So hopefully there won't be any more confusion. But congratulations one last time to Eric Burton for winning the Sprite 300 at Lime Rock Park, and we will see you next time.